When the doctor walked in the room, I can just tell by his face that something just wasn't right. He kind of looked at me, looked me in my eyes, and asked me how was I feeling. He asked me was I all right, and then he explained to me that the next hit could possibly kill me, and those exact words. I instantly said it to myself, like, I'm done. We was 3 days into camp. Thursday was the initial day of the contact, Thursday during practice. When I actually got hit, it was in a no contact drill. It was in just helmets. And me and the guy kind of just bumped heads. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't feel any effects at that time. Then on Friday, we had an off day. We just had meetings. And then we went out to practice on Saturday, which was a full padded practice. So we go out, we just go through like a little light walkthrough. And at that time, when I was in the walkthrough, I started feeling a little bit lightheaded. I just didn't feel like myself, and I walked away from the practice to the trainer, and I told him that I just wasn't feeling right. So I passed out on the field. All I remember is just waking up in the hospital. I didn't know where I was at. I kind of thought I was seeing the white gates. So at that point, I was real concerned. The first thing I said was, what's going on? How did I get here? And apparently the doctors asked me questions about where was I at, what was my birthday, what was my mom's name, and they said that I didn't know any of it. I couldn't even look into the hallway of the hospital without my head hurting, without my eyes hurting. I couldn't even look at my cell phone. I couldn't look at anything that had light. I could barely pick my head up because I felt so lightheaded. I had to pee in a cup next to the bed because I couldn't get out the bed. So I ended up laying in the hospital for 3 days with the lights off because I just couldn't endure the brightness of the lights. The doctor said that I had a delayed concussion, which means that you get hit one day and then you don't get the effects until a few days later. So that just meant that the concussion was much worse than a normal concussion. I actually seen a neurologist while I was there, and he said that one more could possibly kill me. I was done. So as far as with the concussions, the awareness of it is just not where it should be. Even growing up playing Pop Warner, we never explained what a concussion is. They just throw us out there. If you get hit and you say something's hurting, you're not tough enough. You're soft. And then even at the next level in college, if you get hit or hurt, you're soft. You're not tough enough. We don't believe you can play here. I feel as though we should spread more awareness to the youth first, because that's where it all starts with. The scariest part of this whole process is not knowing how healthy I will be in a few years from now, how healthy I would be when I'm 50, if I would even be able to communicate as well as I can now. I mean, it's just the possibility of not knowing. Even on a good day, I just know that there's a bad day coming. I just don't know when or how bad it will be.